Alright, everybody. This is Bunny Twin Tails here with some terrible news. The video I recorded before this and made a lot of progress with got corrupted. Now, don't worry, I'll be going over everything. But let's just say I went out, headed that way to the south, didn't find much, headed around back here, got prepared, went north. Better if I just show you on the map. So I went south this way, found some copper, but not much else. Came back, went up north, all around, found clay right about here, dug it up, brought it back, made clay pottery and all that. Went back this way, found peat, found more clay, came back, and that's where all this is right now. As you see at the top, yes, these are pilkins. You need to have them covered, otherwise if it rains, they can go out and ruin the whole thing. So, yeah. I lost almost 2 hours worth of recording because it got corrupted. So, now, that did not cook all the way. As you can see, we have some food. It's not much. We also have cooking pots and bowls. But for now, I want to actually build something, which I don't think I'll get done in this video, because we're going to need a lot of wood. Also, another reason is I need sticks. Cutting down trees will get me sticks. Then I get this pottery filled. Then I can make some charcoal with the firewood and get on going. So with all that being said, time to make some axe heads. I will be honest with everybody here. I did not think my video was going to get corrupted like that. Which sucks for me. Not for y'all, because I'm still going to get this video out Monday. I have no sticks. Yep, no sticks whatsoever. Yep. Oh yeah, I did find something out. Damn it, door. So, apparently you could just place stones on the ground. I never knew about that. Must be something new. But with that being said now, it is time to grab this food. Good, door did not fall over. We're gonna go grab a stick. Maybe a couple of sticks. As soon as there they are. Branchy leaves. Alright, good. With these axes, we're gonna go chop some trees down. Starting over here. But yep. Didn't think my video was going to get corrupted on the second recording session. But with these trees, hopefully a lot of firewood. I'm going to need a lot of flint axes. I already know I am. But yeah, I even found more reeds. Ooh, sticks. Found more everything. Alright. once I cut down a few trees, I'll be back in a jiffy. Alright, finally got done wood cutting. Didn't take that long. But we got pretty decent haul of wood. The main thing was good. There we go. Sticks. Because boop boop. Which one is this? This is the pickaxe. That's the hammer. Boop boop. Boop boop. Not gonna worry about the prospecting pick mold real quick, which would have been useful later, but video corruption. Get the watering can, crucibles, pick mold, and the hammer mold. Wow, I actually pulled enough. Now we're gonna ignite these, which take about a day and a half in game to fully cook. Oh yeah, get rid of the grass around. Don't want to start a whole entire fire with that. Alright, cool. While that's going, we can come in here and grab some of the food. Eat. There we go. Wait, you can... Okay, I guess you can put it on the ground. Don't know why you would do that. Alright. Now, we're gonna need to start a charcoal pit. That medium fertility? No, that's forest. So we need to start a charcoal pit so we can make charcoal so we can actually process copper later, which takes a lot of firewood. So, I don't have my shovel on me. Oop. I guess I could... I did have my shovel on me. I can drop some of these to make inventory space, and I do need that axe. Want to stay alive, axe? Damn. Alright. So for this charcoal pit, in reality, you want to build it in dirt because you need to have non-flammable blocks. I was about to do it in the gravel, but you need non-flammable blocks that don't fall. So we'll do it right here. Takes a good bit of dirt, depending on the size you want. And since we're already starting with like a sort of base for it, shouldn't be. And that's a rock. Alright, we'll do it right here. Dig yourself a hole. I want to build it kind of big. Use a shovel. There we go. And then you just have to fill it. Fill it all up with firewood. Best thing to do is make yourself a little block so you can get out. And another good thing to do is make sure you have multiple fire axes. Make sure you have multiple axe heads already, so that way you don't have to craft anymore. We'll just craft 2 real quick, and should be able to get this started before it's nighttime. Do axe heads, and I'm going to need more sticks, because you always need sticks in this game. And yes, you have to fill this thing up all the way. No air pockets allowed. X, X, X. Oh, I'm going to be a couple short. You got to be kidding me. Wait a minute. Right. Alright. Need a piece of dry grass. Well, I need a little bit more wood first. And when I say, there we go, that tree will do. Yep. You need so much firewood. Kinda wish I was on copper already. That was only 2 logs. I don't think that's enough. Nope, I need 2 more logs. We use birch. Come on, tree. Chop down. There we go. Of course. I would have been more prepared if my other video did not get corrupted. Up, up. There we go. Stick. Axe. Axe. Wood. Firewood. And to charcoal pit. Now we take some dry grass. Put it right there. Do that. Ignite it. And as you can see, charcoal pit. Then boop. Should all start smoking. Um, um, it should all start smoking. Oh, okay, there we go. And once it starts smoking like that, you have charcoal being made. Now it takes like a 2-day process, aka whenever it stops smoking, come back and dig it all up. And it is not nighttime yet, but it's getting close. So tomorrow we are going to go up and go get medium fertility soil and build a small little farm. Better right next to this tree. Actually, it'd probably better if we dig out some of the gravel up here and made this into a farm. That would take a little bit of work, but worth it. Also, flint is always useful. Pick up every flint you see. Or, not there's a couple spots. We'll make that the farm area over there, next to that water. Actually, speaking of which, let's get over there real quick. Because I don't remember if it's medium fertility soil or not. The reason why you want to use medium fertility is it keeps the moisture better. It makes the plants grow slightly faster than low fertility. Nah, no medium fertility over here. But we could definitely build a farm next to this. Because we need to grow food. Because as you see, I'm always running out of food. If I could find some small prey to kill, that would be nice. Or a bear. I got 2 spears. I can take on a bear. Yep, it's turned to nighttime now. So we run back to the house and... Ooh! I do now have a little bit of food to be able to make a porridge. We'll make that, go to bed, hopefully wake up to it being done. I have no firewood. On second thought, we're going to go cut down a tree. Oh yeah, if you ever need sticks, cut down a birch tree. Birch trees are usually give you more sticks than any other tree. Reason why I should have been cutting down birch trees instead of pine, but pine gives you more logs and I needed charcoal, which will be used for copper. Hopefully next video. The only problem is I still gotta find total of 20 nuggets of copper before I can make a pickaxe and a hammer to make a pickaxe and a hammer to actually harvest the copper underneath these native copper deposits. Oh, I still got food in there. Well, we'll let that cook up. Make the porridge tomorrow. And then do that. Alright, before we go to bed, we are going to need another shovel. Because I know where medium fertility is. And with that, and the fact that I'm getting a watering can out there, we should be able to get to that. Get a watering can and start making a farm. Because I do have some seeds. Mostly turnip, but any food is food. And you know what? Want that right outside. Alright, inventory's looking good. Bedtime. And then in the morning, we set out for clay. Which for y'all will be a second. For me, a jiffy. Wait, did I say set out for clay? I'm in medium fertility soil. And they're both right next to each other. I can just grab both. Alright. Since we're still waiting for daytime to come up, we're going to go ahead and make the porridge. Which, boop. Rye, spelts, and red berries. Once we get back, that should be fully cooked, and we will have some good meals to eat. Alright, be back in a jiff. Damn it, door. Always breaking. Don't know, but there is something dead up here. How can I reach it from here? And it has nothing. Yep, right here. Right here is where I found all my clay in the beginning. Dug it all up and realized it was only a single layer. Still, It got us a lot of essentials. But now, almost up to it, so be back in a jiff again. Alright, so we, last time I recorded, we also found all this red clay, which as you can see, is a lot more than that one single layer of blue clay I found. We also found medium fertility soil. So, I'm going to do a lot of digging. Probably be a sped up video shortly of it. Ooh, right. Ooh. But yeah. So, let's get to digging. That's time to get in the dirt. Alright, there we go. I think a stack for now is fine. Since my shovel still has a good bit of durability, I'm going to go and dig up some more red clay. Can never have enough clay, especially in the early game. Alright, now I'm satisfied with all the clay we got. And as you can see, there's still plenty more dirt and clay to come get from up here, which we will do in due time. But for now, my food situation is looking worse and worse, so let's get back home and hope that porridge is cooked. So be back in a jiffy, guys. Alright, we are back home. Place that down, pick that up, place them down. Alright, don't need to keep it cooking. But look at there. We got a pot of porridge. Trust me? Mmm. Good. Holy snap, that filled up a lot. We had some good cooking now. Oh no, I forget berries. Berries rot real quickly. Well, if you're gonna rot, you're gonna be my food source for now. Even though I literally just made that. That should last a couple days once it actually cools down. Alright. One thing I need to do real quick. I went out and got some berry bushes, well, on the way back, so we're just gonna have some berry bushes out over here. You know what? I did not realize how big them things were. They're gonna be over here. So hopefully soon enough we can actually start having just berries around so I can harvest them when I need them. Alright, but first things first. The farm. Yes! Alright, sweet. Them are done. That's done. That is also done. Nope. Back into my inventory. There we go. Just leave these out over here. Alright, we'll come out with the flint. Actually, how many... I don't have many seeds, do I? I got 8. I get 8 seeds. Yeah, we could just build the farm right here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right here. 8. Now, I did already prepare for this beforehand. Made a hoe last time. So that way I can just do this real quick. We'll put the spelt seeds, the rice seeds, and then everything else is turnip. Fill up a watering can. Water them. Actually, let me do a low fertility one. Okay. Wait, what? Place down another medium fertility real quick. I know there's a difference. Oh yeah, there's a clear difference. The reason why you want to use medium fertility is because the growth speeds are up at 98% compared to low fertility, which is down at 66. Taking a third longer than medium. There's also high and another one called Terra, which are way, way better. But high is very rare, and Terra takes a lot to make. And then we can just leave the watering can here. Alright, so there's our humble little farm. There's not much. What? Oh. I thought the slow fertility dirt was rocks. Like, where did all these rocks just spawn? Alright. Since we got all that done now, the one thing I forgot to make last time would be these. I want... I'll do 6 of them. If I remove all the clay, will that just take it away? Yeah, okay. So we're about to have another sped up bit of me just creating all these storage vessels. Wow, I forgot the name last time when the recording corrupted. Forgot the name this time. Alright, and there we go. All the clay is done being molded. Now the only problem next is I gotta fire up all of these. Which is gonna take a lot of sticks. But for now, I think that's where I can call it on this video. We made some progress, especially after I lost my recording. And next time, I'm going to go get a lot of grass. I'm going to get a lot of sticks. We're going to fire all these up. Actually have some storage in our little base. And we even still have the porridge. Which, speaking of which, good porridge. And now we're about to be out of food again. Alright. I'll see y'all in the next video.